The Boy Who Cried Wolf. There was once a shepherd boy who was bored. He sat on the hillside watching the village sheep day after day. It's so boring to watch the sheep eat grass all day. But then one day, to amuse himself, he thought of a wonderful plan. He decided to run through the village and take a great breath and shout out, "Wolf! Wolf! The wolf is chasing the sheep!" The helpful villagers came running up the hill to help the boy drive the wolf away. But when they arrived at the top of the hill, they discovered there was no wolf. One of the villagers asked, "What is going on? Where is the wolf?" The boy, laughing, said, "Fooled ya! There is no wolf." The boy continued laughing at the sight of their angry faces. "Don't cry wolf, shepherd boys," said the villagers, "when there's no wolf." They went grumbling back down the hill. A week passed, and things were back to normal. The boy was again lonely. He thought, "I had a lot of fun last time I played that wolf joke. I think I'll try it again." Once more the boy ran through the village yelling out, "Wolf! Wolf! The wolf is chasing the sheep!" To his naughty delight, he and the helpful villagers ran up the hill to help drive the wolf away. When the villagers saw there was no wolf, they found they were once again the victims of a prank. In a fit of laughter, the boy said, "Hee hee, I got you again." The villagers sternly said, "Save your frightened song for when there is really something wrong. Don't cry wolf when there is no wolf." But the boy, hearing nothing, just grinned and watched them go grumbling down the hill once more. A couple of weeks later, the boy was back in the village shouting about another wolf. The villagers, wary of the previous prank, but still wanting to protect the flock, reluctantly made their way back up the hill. And when they saw they had been fooled again, they were extremely angry. Finally, the shepherd boy realized that his cruel pranks were upsetting the villagers. A few days later, he saw a real wolf prowling about his flock. Alarmed and quite scared, the shepherd boy leaped to his feet and ran all the way back to the village. When he got there, he shouted as loud as he could, "Wolf! Wolf! There's a wolf attacking the sheep!" But the villagers thought he was trying to fool them again, and so they would not come. The boy, getting desperate, cried, "Help! Really! I'm actually telling the truth this time." The villagers shrugged him off, saying, "Fooled me once, shame on you. Fooled me twice, shame on me. Fooled me 3 times? I don't believe you." Since no one came to scare the wolf away, he had a nice feast. The boy returned to see what he could do. At sunset, everyone wondered why the shepherd boy hadn't returned to the village with their sheep. They went up the hill to find the boy weeping. They asked what happened. The shepherd's response was tearful. "There really was a wolf here. The flock has scattered. I cried out, 'Wolf!' Why didn't you listen to me?" An old man tried to comfort the boy as they walked back to the village. "We'll help you look for the lost sheep in the morning," he said, putting his arm around the youth. "Nobody believes a liar, even when he is telling the truth. When you say what isn't true, people lose their faith in you."
Thank you, Miss Williams. this is the Miss Williams, and she's going to tell us a little bit about why parents might be doing things like this. How would you react with an authoritative parent?
This parent would first of all sit the child down and discuss with them the positives and negatives of crying wolf, and they would try to find some examples that the child could understand what they did wrong. And if the child chose to cry foul again, the child would either, depending on the age, be placed in timeout, or they would have to write out what they did and write out an apology. And this parent would find a positive action that, though the child may not like, would encourage them not to do it again. And if they should decide to cry foul again, they would suffer a stronger consequence since rules have been put into place.
How might an authoritarian parent respond?
An authoritarian parent might respond by stopping everything to punish the child. This parent would likely be very forceful when speaking and may respond with physical or emotional abuse. Since this parent expects perfection and rules to be followed, he or she would be very loud in disappointment. This parent will disregard what is best for the child in terms of the punishment. This type of parent likes to be in control and shows no particular interest in what the child may want.
How might a permissive parent respond?
This parent would be more likely to recognize this behavior and do little in response. They would probably just say, "That was a bad thing you did, don't do it again." And that would be the end of it. They might also impart punishment that is ineffective. For example, they might take away the child's favorite toy. This is ineffective in that the child has likely a lot more toys that he can play with. And timeouts only last so long. This parent might also see the behavior, say something, and then turn away, giving the child the opportunity to do it while the parent is not watching. This also gives the child the mindset, do it while mom and dad isn't looking, and it's okay.